Welcome to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. Tonight, the theme on the runway is the life of RuPaul. But before these queens can prepare their couture, they need some ideas. First, we're going to walk through the mini challenge and see his early life and childhood. Then, we're going to walk into the workroom where the queens are getting ready, and we're going to see the kickoff of his career. Then after this, we're going to return here to the main stage and see where he is now and his impact on drag. This is the beginning. RuPaul Andre Charles was born on November 17, 1960 in San Diego, California. His name derives from Ru, a key ingredient in gumbo. He lived in California until the age of 7 when his father and his mother, Ernestine, got divorced. In his teens, Ru moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and according to St. MU History Media, he started cross-dressing at the age of 7 when he would borrow his sister's clothes and makeup. His original inspirations for this were Diana Ross and Jane Fonda, with some more recent ones being David Bowie and Cher. Ru attended the Northside School of Performing Arts, and although he didn't graduate, this is where he decided that he was destined for show business. He started show business when he submitted a photograph of himself to a local TV program called The American Music Show. After this, he appeared on the show quite often with his band, RuPaul and the U-Hauls. RuPaul and the U-Hauls dissolved quite quickly, but then he replaced them with a band called RuPaul. His drag career didn't truly kick off until Woodstock. Ru's roommate in Atlanta, the iconic drag queen Lady Bunny, is the launcher of Woodstock, which was an annual festival in the East Village area of New York that took place on Labor Day and celebrated the end of summer for the gay community. After a decade, when RuPaul was involved in Woodstock and also became a hit club dancer, he was dubbed the Queen of New York. After this, in 1991, RuPaul signed with Tommy Boy Records, and 2 years after this, he released his first album, Supermodel of the World. The most popular song on this album was Supermodel, You Better Work, which according to IFPS was in the top 50 on pop charts and number 2 on the dance club charts. His other popular songs during this time included Workout and Snapshot. He also appeared in a remake of Don't Go Breaking My Heart with Elton John in 1993. To date, he's released 22 albums in total, with some more recent ones being Remember Me and American. In 2009, RuPaul snatched all of our wigs when his hit show, RuPaul's Drag Race, debuted. Today, it's in the middle of its 11th season, with also 10 respective seasons of Untucked, 4 seasons of All Stars, and 1 Hall of Soy special. In this show, queens are picked based on their audition videos, and they are forced to compete in some mini challenges, acting challenges, singing and dancing challenges, stand-up challenges, and others of unique variations. Every episode after the main challenge and the runway look, a top 2 and a bottom 2 queens are picked. The bottom 2 queens must lip sync for their life, and the winner of the lip sync gets to stay on the show, while the loser is eliminated and has to sashay away. During the normal seasons, the queens are newly picked from their audition tapes, while All Stars consists of queens that have already been on the show but haven't won. Untucked is an extra because it shows the queens' conversations backstage while judging its appearance. Drag Race has evolved greatly since 2009 when it came out, including its quality of cameras, drag, and even the judging panel. The original judges panel consisted of Merle Ginsburg and Santino Rice. Quickly, by season 3, Merle Ginsburg was replaced by Ru's longtime best friend, Michelle Visage, and eventually Santino left to be replaced by Big Brother star Ross Matthews and style superstar Carson Kressley. A total of 140 queens have walked into the workroom, but some of the more iconic winners are Bibi Zahara Benet, the winner of season 1, James Monsoon, the winner of season 5, Alaska, the winner of All Stars 2, and Aquaria, the winner of season 10. Obviously, Ru has put a lot of effort into his acting, music, and overall drag career. Because of this, he's individually won 2 Emmys for Best Host in a reality or competition TV show, and he's also won a Critics' Choice Award and a GLAAD Music Award. In addition to his individual awards, RuPaul's Drag Race has won many awards of its own, including a few Emmys, an MTV Award, and a TCA Award. Outside of Rue's career, he also has a very successful personal life. He met his partner, George Labar, in 1994, and they married in 2017. And outside of his marriage, he enjoys collecting cars. According to his very own Twitter account, his dream car is a '76 Cadillac Seville. Well, now that we learned all about his early life in California and Georgia with his mother and sisters, the kickoff of his career in the drag scene in New York, and where he is now with his awards and his show, I've made my decision. Shantae, you all stay. Thank you for tuning in to this episode, and make sure to catch us next week for From Farm to Runway.